Hello you guys, and welcome back to How to Hustle Happier, where I try all the side hustles so you don't have to. Today we're going to be talking about robots on Instacart. Now, I really hoped that these didn't exist and this was in my head. It's true. I have proof that I'm going to share with you guys today. Now, before I get into it, I just want to thank Jen on the Go because she really brought this to light and she started giving information and providing proof that robots were stealing batches. And so I think it brought some peace of mind to us in the fact that we knew we weren't crazy and that it wasn't just us being terrible shoppers, that there really were people stealing these high-paying batches. So if you want some more information, be sure and check out her video on this. So about 2 months ago, I realized I was unable to get high-paying batches even though I had 5 stars. And about that time, I was starting to see sometimes in my recommended on Instagram these hackers. And I was like, why am I getting recommended these hackers? I've never hacked anything before. I don't plan to. I don't really Google about it. And then I realized that basically what's happening is there were all these people who were starting their own hacking companies, or maybe they already had them, that had found a way to hack Instacart so that they could give you higher paying batches, steal batches from people who had already claimed them and potentially already driven to the store for them. And so essentially it's basically buying your job, but buying it in a wrong way, because you should not be stealing from other people, and that's cheating. I mean, part of the job to me is having to always have my phone open 24/7 looking for batches. Now, I cannot say that is a great way to live. I mean, I started a YouTube channel as another side hustle because I don't want to have eye surgery because of staring at my phone for so long every single day. And I actually got some comments and DMs about it and realized, okay, maybe this is a real thing. I watched some of Jen on the Go's videos and realized it was, and today I'm going to be providing you with some proof and information that I personally found. Now, I was not comfortable reaching out to a hacker myself because I'm not interested in this. I'm not interested in cheating my way through the system. Now, if you do, okay, I can't convince you not to, because I know that you guys are trying to support families and support yourselves on this, but let me just say, it's not all about you. And it's pretty selfish to do something like that, in my opinion, to cheat and buy batches from other people. I mean, I've heard stories of people driving 30 miles to the store only to find out that someone had stolen the batch from them. That's pretty low, if you ask me. So anyways, when I was talking to Instacart about not receiving payment for mileage, like I talked about in one of my videos, I asked them, I just plain asked them if robots were part of the issue. Now, when I say the issue, I mean basically the major issue that a lot of us are having right now, which is we're not getting batches, or when we're getting batches, they are so low paying, you're practically losing money by shopping them. Now, on that note, I actually want to do a test and take no tip deliveries for a day and just see if people will tip for me if I do a good job shopping for them, because I've seen people who have said,
oh, I used to tip, but Instacart was just doing such a terrible job at shopping that I took off the tip and I'll tip them later if they do a good job.
Wrong. Don't do that. But I still want to try that. So if you'd be interested in seeing that video, let me know. All right, so this is the chat that talks about it. Obviously I was talking about a different issue with this person, but I said, may I ask before you go, have you heard of robots stealing Instacart batches? Wondering if that's the explanation to me not receiving any good batches recently. They said, yes, I heard about that, and Instacart is doing something right now, and this is a known issue. The company is now tracing them. Okay, that's pretty vague, but they acknowledged it. They acknowledged that there are robots that are stealing batches. Now, when I say robots, this does not mean robots going in the store and shopping the batches. It means that robots are stealing them and giving them to shoppers that paid for that robot's services, or hacker services, whatever you want to call it. Then I said, do you think this will be solved so shoppers trying to work fairly can get good batches? We are always sending a report for this matter, Amanda, and I can't provide you the time frame, but I'm pretty sure that Instacart will send a notification once this is fixed. Okay, I cannot agree with what this person is saying, because Instacart never acknowledged this in some massive notification. You know how we'll get notifications about updates to the system and whatever, and often it is just like trash to me, like it doesn't mean anything. They don't actually follow through with what they say in those notifications, but I don't think that they would ever acknowledge in one of those notifications that there is a robot issue. If you've gotten this, please let me know. I want to know that. I haven't though. Anyways, I said, did they send a notification saying it was a problem? As of the moment, we haven't heard, but we send a report to them and they assure us they will check this. Does this make sense to you guys? I don't understand this message. I really don't. Basically, the only message I understood was the first one saying, yes, I heard about that and Instacart is doing something right now and this is a known issue. So I said, thank you for your time. And I just kind of wanted a confirmation that I wasn't crazy, that this was really happening. Besides other YouTube videos talking about it, I wanted to hear about it from Instacart. And here's the thing. I thought, okay, that was one opinion. What happens if I ask someone else? Because I thought that a lot of times these people working for Instacart had a certain message that they had to respond to with all the questions they were getting. So let's say I ask a question and then I ask the question again. I assume I'm gonna get the same answer because people working for Instacart are told that they have to answer in this certain way. But that's not true because let's see. Just yesterday at 3:45 p.m., I sent a message saying, are robots stealing the good ones? Now, if you're thinking, why are you bothering Instacart so much? You know what? I had spent 5 hours trying to get a batch, so I don't think that it's a problem that I was chatting them, explaining,
So I have 5 stars, I have a quick shopping time. Why am I not getting batches?
And then to throw in another question. If you think that I shouldn't be chatting them, let me know, but I think it's okay. I said, are robots stealing the good ones? My apologies for the confusion, Armanda. There are no robots that will steal batches. Batches are for the shoppers, and we value everyone. Get batches distributed accordingly. Thank you. I chatted someone on here last week, and they said there were robots. My apologies for that misinformation, Armanda. I wanted to be honest with you here since I am also working and I totally understand your side. Okay, here's the thing. I don't think you can understand the side of an Instacart shopper unless you were an Instacart shopper yourself. And if you were, then wow. I've literally thought about applying to work for Instacart just so I could show you guys the behind the scenes. I'm sure I wouldn't be allowed to though, so I won't. So next they said, rest assured as team already aware on this and we value everyone on getting batches. One thing I can assure you is that you will be able to see batches, Armanda. I think it's so funny how I didn't even realize when I was chatting with them that they were calling me Armanda. I'm just now realizing that. I said, when? Rest assured. Okay, does anyone else feel like when someone tells you to rest assured, you only get more hyper about the situation, or is that just me? Rest assured, as I checked in here right now in our system, the orders in queue was just starting to boost up, Armanda. One thing I can assure you is that you will be receiving batches today. Above $7 to $20, I lose money shopping those. I am sorry that you are receiving batches with this earning, Armanda. Please understand as also supports that batches is already limit our scopes of support since batches or orders is system generated and will automatically show whenever available depending on the volume of customer's order. I used to see big batches though. Is this because of robots? No, Armanda, my apologies. This is based from the customer's order. I can also see it here that we have fewer orders on queue earlier. As of now, the orders in right now is just starting to get high, Armanda. And that was the end of the conversation with Instacart about robots. So I had 2 conversations with 2 different people, and while the second person seemed to think or tell me that bots weren't a thing, they also said rest assured, Amanda, that our team is working on this issue or whatever. So it's an issue. It's been acknowledged by Instacart, it's been acknowledged by other YouTubers, and it has been acknowledged by my comment section. Like, excuse me, can you please not comment on my videos if you are not a real person? I know that you're not watching this video if you're not a real person though, so I'm not sure what this is doing. But anyways, I'm just curious if you guys are experiencing issues with robots in your area, because I am experiencing more issues, I think, with shoppers that are potentially cheating the system with multiple users and things like that. I did run into someone in the store just the other day who was shopping with someone else on the same order, and that's not allowed. But do you guys think that's wrong to have someone help you? I'm just curious because I used to think it was really wrong, and then I realized, is it like, what's wrong with it? I mean, Instacart tells you not to do it, but
Instacart lies about 90% of what they're saying, so.
So this was my proof that there are robots, and I also have seen it on a Facebook thread, but I mean, Facebook threads are Facebook threads, so I don't really know if you guys want to see them. But I am a part of a Facebook group. If you guys want to see a lot of tea surrounding Instacart, just join a Facebook group. If this is not enough, wow, you will get it there. Anyways, I think it's also disrespectful to people who are giving high tips to shoppers, because basically it is paying people who don't really necessarily deserve it because they're cheating the system anyways, and they are breaking the law. I'm sure there's a law against that. Anyways, I hope that this video was informational to you guys, and if you have experiences, please comment them down below. I want to hear them from you. I'm in a small to mid-sized town for Instacart, but I am planning to try it out in bigger cities just to see what happens, see if I can learn anything more about these robots, and if it wasn't clear, I don't stand robots and I will never buy one. So anyways, if you guys want more information on Instacart and other side hustles, please subscribe, and I will miss you guys until I see you in my next video. Bye!